Time now for Sal Pal Fridays, powered by Dunkin' Donuts. Fuel up on Eagles game day with a $1 medium coffee, like Sal Pal Friday, with ESPN's national correspondent Sal Paolantonio here on the Sports Bash on a Friday on 97.3 ESPN. Welcome back, Sal. How are you?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
I'm alive and well on a 7-1 Eagles Friday. I mean, 7-1. I don't know that too many football fans out there would have envisioned the Eagles heading into their bye week with an opportunity to go 8-1. I mean, this season has just kind of lined up in their favor, starting with the fact that the Broncos are going to change quarterbacks on them this week.
Yeah, and Brock Osweiler has been a turnover machine for the Broncos in the last 2 years. So this is an opportunity for them to get an important home win. There's no question about it.
Yeah, when you look at a team that has to face a team that changes quarterbacks, what kind of effect do you think that has on the game, if any, especially going from a guy like Simeon, who can move a little bit, Sal, to a guy like Osweiler, who kind of just stands back there?
Yeah, well, the key thing is he cannot turn the ball over. That's the key thing. And I'm sure that Vance Joseph has told him that all week long.
Let's go back to Tuesday, Sal, and get your take on what the Eagles did with that trade, getting Jay Ajayi, how he fits in here, and what the trade really means. What does it show the NFL that Howie Roseman did on Tuesday? I guess with Joe Douglas as well.
Hey, they're all in. They are all in. No question about it. And I like it. I like the move completely. I think it's great. Give you some competition at the running back position. And, Jay Ajayi is a big downhill runner. He's going to be good, Mike. He's going to be really good. And they didn't give up much for him. I like him a lot.
Yeah, so do you anticipate, a lot of times in the NFL, like last night, Benjamin didn't play. We know that they traded on Tuesday. They played on Thursday. A little different situation. But do you think they put Ajayi back there this weekend and give him a package and stuff?
Yeah, I do. I think there'll be a package of plays. I do. I think especially when it's first down. I think they got to get the ball moving, downhill running, keep that Denver defense, especially the pass rush, off balance.
What's happened with Ajayi that the Dolphins were willing to just say, you know what, 4th-round pick, let's move on from this guy? What? There's a lot out there. He didn't have a great attitude. The knee might have been an issue. But it seems that there's something more to the story that the Eagles and Dolphins were able to make this deal so easily.
Well, Howie Roseman worked for Mike Tannenbaum way back in the day. So it was one of those deals where they talk all the time, and the guy needed to change the venue. That was the bottom line. And, we'll see how his knee holds up. But more important, we'll see how his attitude holds up. That's the important thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about that this week, Sal, with the fact that the Eagles have you've been in the locker room plenty this year. They've got a very harmonious locker room, if you will, starting with the running back, LeGarrette Blount. A lot of people have raved about him kind of being an underrated leader, or the fact that he's won that Super Bowl. You said it here, that the guy kind of looked at him, and now everybody's going to him saying, what do you think about them bringing a running back in? Do you think that's an issue, or do good teams take care of that?
It goes back to the Patriot way for LeGarrette Blount. Interchangeable parts. He understands his competition at this level. And, he brought that attitude in, him and Chris Long. I think it's worked wonders for this football team.
Certainly has. 7-1 speaks for itself. Sal Pal Friday here, 97.3 ESPN. Let's take a little look at this game. Denver's defense is very good. Is that defense a concern this week? Last week we were fishing to find things on how you could lose that game against San Francisco. You can lose that game against Denver with this defense.
Yep. They get after the quarterback. No question about it. They get after the quarterback.
Sal, you look at their offense. Is there a part of their offense that worries you in this matchup?
Not really. Jim Schwartz against an inexperienced quarterback, it's not a fair fight. It really is not, Mike.
Osweiler, obviously, you mentioned, turns the ball over a lot. Their defense, their defense turns the ball over a lot. I'm assuming we're looking at a game that's a kind of a low-scoring, ugly type of game up there, or do you think that Philadelphia just has too much talent?
Well, I see about 20-14 in this game, Mike. I really do.
All right, Sal.
It'll be a one-score game.
Let's look at the halfway point here, and we know Philly's 7-1. We'll do a little quick game of real or not real here. We got the Saints. The Saints here.
They are real.
All right, Minnesota.
Real.
I was going to say St. Louis. The Rams.
Definitely real.
Seattle.
Without a doubt, real.
All right. Last year's NFC champions, Atlanta.
No way. Not real. That's an easy one.
What about Dallas?
Real.
All right. So that's a lot of the top teams in the NFC. How about Carolina?
Not real.
All right. So Philly at the top of that list here. All right. We got this game this weekend and going into the bye week here. So the Philly's going to have some time off. The last team with the 3-game homestand. Then they got Dallas on the horizon here. So give me your 3 keys on this game going to get to 8-1 on the bye week.
Well, number 1, protect Wentz. Number 2, protect Wentz. You knew I was going there, Mike. You knew it. And number 3, protect Carson Wentz, without a doubt. Those are the 3 keys. Get him into the bye, healthy, and get a win.
You're right. I knew you're going that way because we've talked about how many hits this guy has taken throughout the course of this year. He has certainly taken his fair share of hits, and this is a defense that can really get to him. So that should be a big concern here, protecting Wentz, as you said, because Von Miller, where's he lining up? They going to put him on Vitae, or are they going to move him all over the place?
Yeah, they're going to move him all over the place. You watch. He is going to be a force in this game, and they like to get after the quarterback. They put so much pressure on the quarterback, and they'll put a lot of pressure on Wentz in this game. Wentz has been blitzed more than any other quarterback in the league. Number 1, 15 blitzes per game on average. And so I expect him to come after him big time in this game.
All right, we'll see if Wentz can, he's got the defense of the Broncos against the offense of the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see if he can. He did not play well last week. That was not his best game last week against San Francisco, but they didn't really need him to have a big game in that 49er matchup. So they kind of
they didn't really need him to have a big game, but in this game they need to do one thing: protect the football, protect the quarterback. That's it.
Zach Ertz. Yeah, Ertz looks like he's going to play. That'll help them out, too. He had the hamstring issue all week, but it looks like he'll play. They should have a Ajayi out there. So, Sal, will the Eagles fans be drinking $1 Dunkin' Donuts on Monday?
Oh, yeah. I got 20 to 14 birds, Michael.
Eagles victory gets you $1 coffee the day after an Eagles victory. And, of course, the Eagles will score a Dunkin' Donuts win for the fans, according to Sal Pal here on a Sal Pal Friday on 97.3 ESPN. All right, 20 to 14, ugly, low-scoring game. Protect Wentz is the message, Sal.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good Friday, pal.
Okay, bye.